Hey guys, we got another good one for you today. I'm gonna be doing some juicing, so go ahead and get ready and get your stuff together. But I do have a quick little teensy wincy complaint. I feel like these youngins feel like we can't dance and that we don't dance, but y'all doing Meg the Stallion, but we was raised up a percolator, so let me show y'all how we do. And now the percolator. Normally what'll happen is it'll be like, follow me. Don't try to act like y'all don't know what that is. And then when I was back at my fast days, I'd be like, but that's all done. That's all. Hi everybody, welcome back to the show. My name is Michelle, and today we are juicing. Now I'm gonna cut it short because I'm not gonna act like I'm a pro. I'm gonna tell you the reasons why I juice and why I think that they would be helpful to you, of course. Now, when I started juicing, this is way back in the day, we had a juicer and it didn't work that well. We mostly just did it for sauces and things like that. But as we got older, we started reading about the benefits of just having juice. If you do a fast or just a everyday life. Like me, I'm to the point now where I don't even want to have something from the stores. Like I'm about to look into getting another soda stream. I done threw the one I had away. And now I'm stuck with this and I'm like, I need another one. So I try to give that voice to my baby. I was like, babe, he didn't want to hear it. So I guess I'm gonna have to get my own soda stream. But I have some oranges here and I have some apples down in the sink. I usually try to scrape the wax off of the apple, but this has been sitting for a nice good long time, so I'm actually seeing the wax come off of it because I did put it in a little vinegar wash and all that gunk just came right on out. So let me show you what I'm working with. I don't have any vegetables. I ain't that far. Like I'm trying with y'all and I'm showing y'all as I'm coming along so y'all can see the difference. Y'all still ain't really messing with me, but you know y'all will hear me because like the comments in my inbox is kind of disrespectful. And I just want to tell y'all because I'm like, listen, I was a sick person. I'm telling you how to get well. Don't you see me? I'm gorgeous. So I said it. But I'm never one of those people that are like, oh, you think you all that? No, I'm still the dorky little girl. I'm still cool, but I look good, and y'all just gonna have to deal with it. And I really don't even have on makeup today. It just looks like it because of the glasses. So I'm doing pretty good with this doggone juicing. Now y'all watch and see. And I might have a snack at the end so I could brag and drink it in y'all face. And then y'all be like, can you make me a juice? Like, I told y'all about a fruit salad last week. Most people would be like, let me go get me some fruit and cut it up. Y'all, can you make me some? How lazy is that? That's lazy. All right. So my oranges are going in first. And see, I'm not so much as a pro at this as you think I am. I just have a juicer. I got it for my birthday and I love it. I use it all the time. Like this is like one of my favorite gifts. Now I'll be like, don't get me like if y'all people be like, I never know what to get you. You got so much. I'm like, it's a lot of things that I could take. Get me something healthy. I kind of sounded like a weakling on that one. But I'm going to just turn it up because me, I done let this fruit sit over here and chill, and I'm like, okay, ma'am, you're doing a lot. And I'm gonna really be mad if I don't have enough oranges, because I had 2 bags of oranges, but being a lazy person, I let this fruit sit up here. And so some of them, like, that's another thing. When you start, you can tell when your food is real, because when you start eating like this and eating lighter, your food goes bad quicker. And for me, I want to see that my food is natural. I don't like the stuff that I'm seeing that's in this product now is like chemicals, and some of them are being found in stuff that you use the yard with, and I'm like, wow, like, I ain't trying to scare y'all or nothing, but I don't want that. I want something where my body can understand, because I guess that's why I was sick in the first place. So here we are. And I feel like I have 5 good friends who actually watch my videos. My sister, for one, that's my, like, she in there. And one of my aunts, like, cause she really just wants to know what I'm doing. So them two I can tell. So, like, what I'm saying is, even me, I'm still having to do other things. Like, I'm still gonna have to do things with my arms. I haven't been able to go to the gym. The gym is closed, and I'm here, and I'm lazy. I'm trying. Shoot, it's been a rough year. Now, y'all, I'm mad. I'm real mad because I'm nearing the bottom of my oranges, and you should see this little bit of juice in here. Y'all see it? That's how much. But the benefits are, because what I usually do is I add apples to this, and I make that to be my drink. And I also are gonna put the grapes with the pears, because I've had pears juice before at home, and I liked it, and I think the grapes would be a good add for this. So here we are. Shall we go? And my juicer was about tired of me too. Like, it was looking at me like, hey girl, the light coming on. I'm like, okay, yeah, so I was doing a lot. But I will say this. The reason I don't even remember why I said in the beginning. I'd have to go back through some videos to tell y'all. I did want to tell y'all my story about having endometriosis and how you might have a family member in your home that's dealing with this stuff, and you just kind of let them fall by the wayside. I feel like my family did that to me a lot. I mean, willingly or not knowingly. And a lot of people did know that I was sick. And throughout it all, I've always still been this good person. Like nobody can't say that I haven't looked out for them. I look out for everybody. I'm the go-to. And I'm glad to do it, because I feel like a lot of our family, you know, we are still struggling from slavery, or, you know, all the stuff that we've gone through with Jim Crow. And so a lot of our family members are still dealing with that. I mean, and we're in the South. The people that are watching, most of the people that are watching right now, y'all know me because I live in the South. And that's where I've always been. But I'll say this. I created the page to tell you about my story, to show you what I'm doing, because I will soon be launching a product. And I want you guys to support me and just kind of see how you feel. And that's why I'm showing you what I'm doing, because this is not just about me trying to sell you product, because be honest, most people don't support you anyway. I'm not trying to be mean, but you know what I'm saying. It ain't like people are going to be rooting for you. I mean, some of the people that call me they sister girl or girlfriend haven't even shared my social media posts. And that's not a diss. I mean, because I just feel like in life, I've had such a journey. I've learned who are really my friends. Like, even the people who make it seem like they really like you, they really don't. And that is for whatever reason. I'll never question it. I thought about something, and I'm sure this has been something that someone has always said before, but I guess I just feel like when I was younger, if somebody did something to me, I would hurt you with my words. I'm going to say something mean to you so that you understand, because from the gate, I've already known who I was dealing with when I meet a person, because that's all I've always had to be, because I'm a small person. And so when I was younger, I just used to get bullied in more of a sexual way, and I hated it. But still, it's just, so I've learned a lot along the way. So I'm just saying that I can never, what is the saying? I'm getting mad now. I'm never going to be able to demonize you enough for what you've ever done to me. I just can't do it. Like, I'm not going to, my biggest threat is that I just stop talking to you. That's it. Like, that's my biggest threat. And shit, I don't know a whole lot of people that really gave a fuck. Like, be honest. But I'm just saying, like, that's just how I would kind of deal with you. But, you know, I've worked through a lot of my issues, and that's another thing. With these cleanses and stuff, you get a look to see inside yourself and see what kind of person you are being, and, you know, how you contributed to the world. And I just want to leave on a good note, no matter what, because I'm like, I was watching Saints and Sinners, and on the show, I'm telling it, cut it off if y'all want to hear it. I want to say on season 3, well, where the guy shot his mom, he was aiming for the lady who was his enemy, but he ended up shooting his mom. And his mom had said, listen, don't go after that. She had found the gun in the back of his back, and she was like, don't follow that. She was like, let stuff die sometime. And he did not listen, and she was dead. I was like, and it's true. It's like, most of the times, if I stop talking to a person, there's a big reason behind it. Because I build, and I won't say anything. And I'll expect that you to get it. I'll even say something, but I'm so lightly spoken sometimes that people don't get it until I got to go the hell off. And I'm trying to be different. I mean, some people think they know me, but a lot of people don't know me. Like, we were taught to be hood. We was taught to be ready to go. And I was just like, I'm over that. I really am. And even in school, I tried to be this person that was quiet, because my parents knew. My sister knew. Every day I got to call mean. My whole family think I'm mean. I'm not mean. I am honest. I will tell you the truth about yourself, and that's the only reason why you won't talk to me, because in my mind, I still love you, but you did some foul, use foul. Okay? So, yeah. So, moving right along to these apples, because I think I was stalling on these apples. Whew. Remember when I talked about having those seeds? I don't even put the apple in there, because I don't want to even be nowhere near them seeds. You don't have to do that, because you're at the end, you're going to strain your juicer, and any hard particles aren't coming through anyway. But it already has a system on my juicer where it can pour to the side. I love this thing. Like, I be looking at my juicer in the morning, I be like, good morning. It's like, it's been so good to me, because I feel so much better. Like, I feel like I woke up out of a slumber. I feel like I have been depressed a lot of times in my life, and I feel like I don't know. I woke up and I'm happy. And so I'm doing stuff that I would never do, talking about things that I never thought I would talk about. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Moving right along. Y'all really are not realizing what's happening in this kitchen. It's so funny. I'm missing stuff. I be trying to edit stuff. I think y'all catch some stuff because I do want it to be funny. I want y'all to laugh at me. So used to getting picked on. I be laughing because I used to think half the time that a person who picks on you doesn't like you. But in actuality, if a person even took time to even look your way, you must have mattered. And my husband is the worst. Ah! But I love him. How you gonna love your bully? He's my bully. But he is like soul team me. I get emotional because I'm like, I was looking at another blogger. I like to watch him. MJ Harris. Like, he be saying, I think I connected with him originally because he be telling y'all the same stuff I be saying, but because he's gay, it sound better. Half the time, I don't even be knowing who you talking about. I just be trying to look out for my friends, and I have been destroyed for telling a girl like how it is so. And I guess maybe people didn't think that about me, but I'm gonna let y'all into a little secret. I got my heart broke, and y'all know how we do. It wasn't good. And let's just say I had the men's. So I know how it go. I know what true love is. I've seen it twice. Maybe 3 times, but twice. Because I never claim them. That didn't claim me. But, yeah. But, anywho, what I liked about him is he just be acting up, acting crazy. And so a lot of the stuff he be talking about, he just be talking about regular stuff. But I just like it. And y'all think it's funny. But I'm editing the hell out of this video. Y'all don't know. But you guys should try all of this with the apple and the orange. Man, like, and you put that mug in the freezer. I told you how, like, I hate to have to keep mentioning, but this is the person I live with. It's like, and y'all don't know how grimy I get done dirty around here. Like, he was not interested in my little juices. He was not. And what happened? I told him that the juice is like the juice that we get from Sam's Club, but that damn juice was like $6 or something crazy like that. But the juice was so good because they freshly squeezed it. And I was like, damn, once you have that, you don't want no regular juice. So I was like, to cut my costs, I could just get apples and oranges. And you know what? For what I think it should be, it's actually less cheap. And there are ways that I could become, if I wanted to be what do you call a raw vegan, I probably have saved a ton of groceries because I really don't eat much now. It's only during times, y'all know those times. But other than that, I do pretty good. My husband eats more than I do, of course, but back in the day, grocery used to cost a grip. And I'm not done with the apples, so it's a lot of them in here. I hope y'all. My niece would say, I love your pantry. She was saying that at 4. I was like, how you know what a pantry is? She's like, cause she bougie like you. I'm like, first of all, who thought I was bougie? Which one of you? Tell me who you thought was bougie. I just be chilling. Y'all forget I'm from the hood, but I like nice things. And people say, nah, you really wasn't from the hood. Shit, I was. And if I won't, my mama and daddy kept me in the hood. That's where all our family lived. Or people we knew. Our friends that we went to school with. I'm like, y'all just, I get treated bad. My sister be calling me Terry. She be joking though. Cause I ain't got no money. I don't have no money for y'all. I'm trying to build something called wealth and health. Why can't I have it all? Right, cause right now, they both, look a little shaky. I try to take y'all away from the world, but we all know what's going on. But I can honestly say that every time I even feel funny, I know exactly what to do to bring my body back. And that's important because a lot of you guys, I've heard your ailments, and a lot of the times y'all are saying that something hurts again. And I'm like, a lot of the thing is what I'm learning is that you got to understand how to treat that area. And for me, it took me forever to figure out that I needed something else. And that's where the CBD came into play at, because pain and inflammation are two different things. And so when you're dealing with something that's throbbing or it's killing you, it's, that's something different. And that's mixed with the pain. So once you get the pain, they prescribe pain pills. You're like, okay, but after I done hurt like this all day, I don't want to feel bad at all. So I just feel like the CBD is a good marrier. So that's why I'm like showing y'all this juicing. I'm letting y'all, because originally I had got a green screen. I wasn't going to show y'all my house. And I mean, there are certain parts that you haven't seen, but I'm trying to welcome you into my life and show you how I am now as a person. I'm still crazy as hell. Like, I was just dancing. Y'all gonna see a video somewhere in this clip, and I just been doing that to lighten y'all up because I understand. I'm talking about something that is a lot of the times unfamiliar or it is boring. But as you start to get sick, it ain't boring. You got to figure out what the hell going on. And when you go to the doctor, they ain't always listening. So I'm telling you what I'm doing to help. So, back at it. And so, another thing, in my life, I feel like I was trying to be that person that just fit in enough so I could just kind of get by, because I just didn't feel like being bothered by nobody. That it took me a long time to realize that I never set a standard for myself. And the standard, like, I have so many goals and dreams at this point, it scares me. Like, y'all gonna look up and this YouTube gonna blow up. Like, I really didn't think that anybody would watch it. I didn't think that it would be nothing about it. I just did it because the lady said. I was trying, like, most of y'all know me. I'm trying to do other moves. And black folks don't like to say they're doing business, but we got other moves. And, I just wanted people to understand who I was, because especially with this CBD thing, people don't really know about it, and they're being sold anything for nothing. So I'm bringing you into my life because I'm trying to show you everything that I'm doing to feel better, to look better, to get better. I mean, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I noticed the difference, especially when I was sick at my heaviest. You think anybody looked my way? People was not that friendly. But now, people are overly friendly to me. And I'm not saying like I'm the dream girl or nothing, but it's true. I do get a different type. I even get different kind of men. And I think a lot of that has to do with the dreads, because white guys think you're bohemian, and most of the Spanish guys, they the fast. Y'all fast. Y'all fast. And that's probably why y'all, I mean, and this is not negative, because I love y'all. Like, y'all, I had a work boo. He don't claim me, so I got a big deal with that. If you don't claim me, then I can't claim you. But I had a work boo. I had a few work boos, you know, on periods of time. I was so bad. Anyway, I just trying to bring y'all in, and I just hope that y'all can kind of understand what I'm dealing with, what I'm going through. And some of you are dealing with it, and it might be on a lighter scale, but what's going to happen is what you're currently doing is not working, because it happens to everybody. Why do people say it's hereditary in African Americans? Because we the ones that cook the soul food. It's salt and butter. And no offense to my grandma, I hope she do not see this video, because I could only ask for one good favor before she slapped me with that hand and knocked me all the way back. But I was just hoping that I could tell the story. So here I am. Grandma, I watched you put 2 sticks of butter, some lard, buttermilk, and ain't nothing wrong with that. If I could, like, I was like, I feel like I'm part of the Matrix, like that guy where he was eating the fake steak because all they could eat was mush. I mean, some of the food is really good, but some of it can be really bad. And I'm trying to stay on the better good, because you can be vegan and be fat too. And I'm still fat, so you know what I'm saying. Like, and ain't nothing wrong with that, because I'm loving my curves. Like, I give it to you. And I got on pajamas. And it's helping me. And I'm sure that it will help you. You know, half of y'all, you know, might just need to go on a fast one good time. I'm surprised so many people are mad at Lizzo. I like Lizzo because of what they said she couldn't be. It's damn near impossible to get in and be on a level as high as the other stars. And you know what I mean? But yeah, it's hard as hell, because you trying to compete with these other stars. You trying to show people your talent, and the only thing that they can see is you as a big girl. And I'm like, you got all the way out there, and you cute. And I was treated mean as a big girl. People still, but at this point, I think people think that they feel like they better than me sometimes. And I be like, the last girl that tried to say something to me about that, I heard her feelings kind of nice. Like, my husband called me a mean good girl. Like, I'm going to tell you, but you might not like it. You might not like it. Damn, that got full quick. I might have enough for one more jar. I'm going to use a smaller jar. And every time I be having a whole bunch of these. People always say it's best to put stuff in glass. We be getting these from the Dollar Tree though. My husband is Everybody Hates Chris daddy. Like, if you think he real, I'm just saying, He ain't spending no money. He'll spend it on me, but we're gonna have to hear about it later. This is a good part. Tastes so good. Oh shit. And my juicer just makes it a good taste for me. It kind of reminds me of like sherbet. Like if it kind of, you know, we ghetto kids. We ain't gonna waste that ice cream. We'll be back. You be so busy playing. I think all of this, you know, comes around to being healing properties for you, because I am so saddened by the world right now. Like, I miss my cousins. I miss people we grew up with. People, you know, the people that you might have lost contact with. Because I didn't know at the time when when you make enemies that this was designed. I didn't know that we were supposed to not like each other. That's heartbreaking. So even when I get mad at a person, I ain't that mad. I might just delete you or something if I feel like you talking about me, or it depends. But again, I can't tell a bad story about you. I could tell somebody how it was on my side, and they can choose to believe me. Most of the time they might be biased or non-biased. They may not care. But I just can't. I'm not gonna sit and because that I get tired of that too. The fact that you are gone from my life was good enough for me. I'm just one of them kind of people, because I don't deal with ignorance for a long time. Like, I've seen people do the shadiest shit, and they'll do it in your face, and then they'll turn around and act like that didn't just happen, and they didn't just treat somebody that they barely knew better than you. Y'all, that smells so good. I don't know if that's mixed with the strawberries and the oranges, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm all right with it, because I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna try that. My husband is good for mixing up different juices and making cocktails and stuff, and so we try different stuff. And you know, I'm definitely thinking about crushing up some ice, or getting some good old crushed ice. Woo! With some juice on top? Yes, God. But the fact that you can smile in a person's face, and I don't even know what that has to do with anything, because I don't know if anybody's doing good or better than me. Like, sometimes I feel like that was going to be a good grade. Sometimes I feel like I'm going through something because of what I was diagnosed with. So I'm battling my own war here. Like, I ain't even got time to think about you. But will I tell you about you? Yes, I will. We can have a discussion. I'm sure I'm wrong. I've probably been wrong. I apologize. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. And it's kind of making more juice than I thought. So, I think it's going to give me enough juice that I'm satisfied with. Because, I mean, honestly, this will last me a week. And y'all probably like, heck no. But, if you think about it, you're supposed to be drinking water. And then after a while, you just don't want that sweet. You don't, when you start, because I read that too. You guys should watch What the Health on Netflix, but I've seen where they say that sugar is the #1 drug, because you're always craving it. That's the biggest high. You're always wanting something sweet. That's what happens with diabetics. They just can't keep the sugar under control because they crave sweets. And I'm not sure how it happens because I know sometimes this is hereditary, but I think that you could. Because the thing that I didn't like about everybody saying that Dr. Sebi was wrong was because I tested it. I did it right. I don't know what I did, but I was feeling better. It's boring as hell. Like, and I still haven't reached that point. It's boring. And for us, we love food. We're foodies. We like, and I guess I haven't figured out how to turn off the food button, but I'm definitely not wanting the juices like that. And like I said, I'll get a seltzer water. I love Perrier. And I'll pour some juice on top of that, and I just sip on that for a while. And it feels good. I just like it. And so I have one little lonely ass grape left. And I don't know if people ever change how they eat because somebody close to them did, or they, know what to do. I just say, when you learn that a lot of these illnesses come from what we eat, you'll be amazed. Because unlike being a diabetic, and this is not picking on y'all, that's just my next thing over that I could say was an illness that people give its credit, but they don't give me mine. Like, sometimes you can measure stuff and you can figure it out. They never got it right with this one. So I'm especially one who's like, you say you got a what? Oh, well, you ain't even acknowledge mine. So, not no, but hell no. So, and you start seeing all these birth defects and stuff. Nah. Because I was only mean when I was younger because I was nice. I was nice until you did something to me. My sister cannot tell you. I would give her my candy. I thought it was the cutest. Like, I laugh at it now, but she used to piss me off. She'd be like, you gotta give me 10 now laters if you want a piece of gum. And I'm like, I could have just bought gum. I just want one piece, but I was a gum junkie. Like, I like now laters, but I was good on my math because I always came back with what I needed. I don't know if it was free. I doubt it. And I always had some snack money. I only really needed like $2 good because I could get me a soda. I could get some Doritos. I could get some cookies. I could get my little candies. So I kind of knew how to do my money. But y'all don't know. I'm a nice person. So, I mean, so bad, so people tell me all the time, like, that couldn't have been me. Oh, no, I would have did that. I'm like, for what? Like, sometimes, half the time, I don't even care, because I'm like, yeah, same energy you brought that in with, take it back out with you. Because that's what I try to teach people around me. I'm like, you do good, you get good. I'm not saying that I got no change or nothing, but I guess my gratefulness comes from not having to worry about what I was going to eat the next day, or that I had somewhere safe to sleep where I didn't feel like nothing was going to happen. So it really don't take a lot to please me. I am spoiled But I just think that's because my husband was like, you're a good person. Because he tells me that all the time, and I'm like, nah, I got my own things. I'm just trying to pray to stay away and do good, you know? Because everybody got a vice. And I don't know if I'm going to be happy with this picture because these pears, I really like to sit these a little longer, but I haven't noticed it. I mean, because I haven't seen any in a while because we are in winter. But them damn fruit flies scared me so bad. I didn't like to leave my fruit out too long. I'm like, them damn fruit flies was rough this summer. Gotta break the juice. People keep trying to make plans for the next summer. I just feel like make your plans now. Like I do want to tell everybody be safe wherever they go. But if it's your heart's desire, do it. I mean, some people were catching this illness and they pretty much was like, but I didn't go nowhere. Like, and I go to the grocery store and I see some of the most disgusting stuff all the time. Disgusting. So, I don't know what to say. Ass batch. Like the fuzz on it, but ta-da. And I unfortunately promised myself that I would save it because I'm a fat kid. No, really because I didn't eat tonight. I wouldn't say I starved myself or nothing. It was more one of those things where my taste buds are going haywire. Cause I don't know. But I did cook, and I did taste it. So, you know, you eat when you cook. You know how it is. If you eat, you shoot. I never understood why the cook was never hungry. It's like, I done got the best parts. I done tasted it. Because, you know, you can't feed anything to black folks. And that's the thing. I want to get so good at this that I start cooking for my family. Because I know the other Christmas I ain't do so hot. But I was really trying to alkalize that for y'all. When I get that down, the hang of it, I'll do it. But I'm going to start with just a regular vegan. So please trust in me. Because my bacon potato salad used to be hitting. And a lot of the times, y'all didn't know I was feeding y'all turkey bacon. So, and it used to hit. And, you know, I had little dishes here and there that I always cook for the family for years. I've been making the chicken and the dumplings. I'm the one who been getting y'all to fighting. I'm going to pick on my grandma one more time if I could. I'll never forget. Somebody taught me how to make those. I think my aunt told me because I used to love them so much. And I started cooking them all the time. And here come my sister walking in talking about how I used to cook them all the time. But I loved them. And I remember I cooked them for the family one time because grandma, she might not have been feeling good, or maybe she was just trying to get us to cook more because, you know, it's time. My grandma been cooking for years, and she still cook. I'd be mad. I'd be like, you gotta go sit down somewhere. But she, when she found out I cooked them chicken and dumplings, she being messy. They don't eat good as mine, huh? And I don't know who spoke up for me, but thank you for speaking up for me. They was like, nah, they good. Boy, I think she gave me my credit because I've always been cooking chicken and dumplings every year. I hope this don't come out in time enough for her to ask me that. Man, that got me shot. But as you can see, I have the apples and the orange, and I had a big one. Normally, if this would have been a little smaller, I would have went ahead and mixed that together and had me a little drink. So I'm really hurt that I don't have any. So I got to mix the fuzzies together. But it came out like this. It looks kind of ugly, but trust in me. Pear juice really don't look that pretty in the first place. Like, most of my pear juice looks like that. So maybe they add some grapes in. Because y'all could be shady sometimes. Okay, well, I ain't gonna mix it together because if I mix it together, I might not even want it myself. So I just thank you guys for watching today. It was a quick video. I just wanted you guys to see how to juice and how you might like it, and, you know, maybe try some juices that you like together so that, you know, we can ultimately wean ourselves off the sugar. That's the problem. Everybody is having mucus issues, and I do believe that Dr. Sebi was able to cure people. I just think that it wasn't a diet. I think that was a way of life. People felt like they could hop on and hop off and just do what they wanted to, and it's not that kind of diet. And I know because I used to try it, and it hurt worse to kind of go back and to crash back into that pain versus when you're so clean. When you're so clean, you're like, that's why I be bopping, I be doing some of everything because it really, really helps. Everything I'm doing, I promise you, is helping. And I am seeing y'all say stuff to me. I'm hearing y'all, and I'm trying to give it to you. And I just want y'all to be patient with me so I can get better, I can grow, I can show you more, because I plan to do it. I've been helping people already. Y'all just don't know who they are. I'm going to see if I can get some interviews. I doubt it. But I thank y'all for watching my video once again. Thank you for having me. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Please follow me on Instagram at Miss L Loves Wellness and subscribe to my channel. Plug me in.